We have a pool. It was been put in now for what, 2 weeks? About 2 weeks, and what is up YouTube? It is Gordon and we got Darren down here on the rake. I don't know if this is a Two Bear Studios YouTube or a...
On the hard earth.
Yes, that's it. The rake, yes. This is the first video of us building around our pool. We have a pool. It was been put in now for what, 2 weeks? About 2 weeks, and
a fiberglass pool.
Yep.
It's 7.5 meters long and 3.5 wide.
Yep. With a couple of rows of tiles, or row of tiles around the whole way around, and a couple of rows on this side where Darren's standing. So technically the pool hasn't been handed over yet, so it's not ours yet, technically, but we have paid for it, so who cares? But we are basically starting our landscaping around the pool while we're waiting for handover day. First goal is to basically, as you can see,
Get a pool fence.
yeah, well, first goal is to put the pool fence in. We've ordered it. It's coming hopefully in the next week or so, and then we've got to put that in. So that'll be a video on its own. Today's job is to try and build up the level of earth around the pool. As you can see from where Darren's standing, there's a good sort of 15 odd centimeters of concrete up to the edge of the pool line. So we're going to build that up all the way around the pool, except for that far side over there, which is going to become a deck. So don't fall in, Darren, it's cold. It is the middle of winter for us. It's like 4 degrees here this morning. It's probably only, it's 20 now, but we're in the shade, so it's probably less than that. Yeah, so basically our goal today is to get all this dug out and leveled off to the edge of the pool line there. And as you can see through here, sort of just, we're digging through a trench to put a drain in. So we're gonna have a drain through here that will go off and around the corner and into the natural drain we have just on the other side of the pool there. And then all this will be leveled off to the pool. Pool fence is pretty much gonna be where I'm standing along this line here. And then basically follow where the temporary fencing is to there, and then we're going down to a point nearly where this double gum tree is down the bottom here. Darren's going to take the camera away, but he'll still hear me talking, so because he's got no shoes on, so he can actually walk around top of the pool, whereas I've got very, very muddy boots. So basically the pool fence is going to come down to a point, or a flat point down where that gum tree is down the end there. And that will basically, and there'll be a deck off where Darren's standing, which will be in line with the the tiles. So a lot of work ahead of us. This is going to be a very, very slow project. Oh yes, so as you can see, that view that you're seeing through there, we've got a couple of trees to cut down on the other side of the dam there, but basically that view there is why we put the pool over where we have instead of closer to the house. So because the house is way over that side there where Darren's looking now. So yeah, it's going to be a slow project. It's probably going to take the next 12 months before we get it completely finished. Oh yes, the cabin's behind us. This will be our pool house. So it's got a bathroom in it. It's got electricity, obviously. It'll have a bed in it, and it'll have a little kitchenette, but that's basically it. That will be the pool house. We'll put a deck off the front of the cabin, which will come to sort of roughly where here somewhere. Have a bit of a grassed area here, retaining wall here, drain, and then gravel and tiles through to the edge of the tiling, all level with the edge of the tiling. So there'll be a gate roughly there somewhere. Yep, and a gate over where Darren's. Please don't fall into the pool. And a gate roughly there. And then over here where I'm sitting now is going to be a fire pit. So we'll have this area here all leveled out, get rid of this because it's falling apart anyway, and level all this out and put a fire pit and some seats around it so we can sort of sit here, watch the view, watch the pool, have a fire if it's a bit cold. If it's a bit warm, we can be in the pool. So that's our plan over the next 12 months or so, and come along for the journey, guys. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all we can do today. We're exhausted and we're still going to do a full week of work. So fence is back up. We got the trench dug. It's a bit rough, but it's a guide, so I know where it's going to go next week when I go get the trenching from Bunnings. My audio's just changed because my little microphone just died, so I apologise. Yeah, so we've got all this dug through. This is pretty much level now, which there's still a fair bit of work there to do, but it's getting closer. Another thing we had to do today, which is pretty disgusting, but we had to dig out this trench here. This was all filled up with dirt from where they had the excavator coming and going, and made an absolute mess of it. So we have had to basically re-dig all that back out. As you can see, it's exposed some of my my irrigation piping that comes from my bore, but that can be fixed up later. It's all sealed at the moment. I'm happy with that. We've got all this dirt here, so pretty happy with the progress today. As I said, this is going to be a long-term video, so I'm not even going to sign off. I'm just going to say we'll see you next time we jump into this video. Good morning, YouTube. It is a week roughly since we were last over here. It's a beautiful blue sky day, which is fantastic. It's a bit chilly still. It's about 13 degrees. It's about 9:30, nearly 10 o'clock in the morning. So our day started a bit late because it's really cold in the mornings. So Darren's done a few little bits and pieces over here in the last week, but generally speaking, we haven't really done much at all. But have got some updates, which is really good. So first of all, the official handover of the pool is happening on Tuesday. Today's Sunday, so a couple of days from now, which is great. They're going to come out, they're going to get rid of all the excess rubbish they've got around the place, and they're going to give the pool a clean and then run us through how to actually look after and maintain the pool and keep it looking really nice. So that's all really good. And then officially it's ours, so we can do what we want around it. The other good news is we've had word that our fencing supplies are coming on Tuesday as well. So Tuesday's going to be a big day. So that's all of our fence panels, our gates, our posts, our concrete, everything we need to actually put the big perimeter fence around here. And all those supplies arrive on Tuesday, which means next weekend we can actually get started on that, which is really, really good. Looking forward to doing that. We've got a very slim timeline from when they hand over the pool to when we actually have to have the fence in and get it all compliant with council. So we'll have to work pretty hard to get that done, but that's okay, we've got the time. So that's the two updates we've had, which is good. We're looking forward to these things happening this week. And we have to get quite a few things done today in order to be able to progress to the next step next weekend. So, all right, so what we need to get done between now and, well, basically today, we need to finish cutting out here, get this dirt down into here and bring it up to basically that level of the pool line there. So we're going to do it on this side, all the way along the side here and all the way along that side there. This side over this far side of the pool here, that we're not touching that at the moment because that's where a deck's going to go, but this side around here is where the fence is going to go. So we want to try and get as much of that built up as we can to so we can put the fence level and be ready to start next week. We had some rain during the week and my little trench here actually did a good job, but I had to build a trench up here because there was water coming from the back of the cabin going straight underneath the heater, and that's the last thing we wanted. So basically this dirt here is going to be put through here to bring this up to level. Over going for a walk. This great big pile of dirt over here is not our favourite thing in the world. Thank you to our neighbour for flattening it out and making it a bit nicer for us. But we're going to start using this dirt here to bring up along this edge here and this edge here. And we've got to basically start reinforcing this wall a bit here. So as you can see, Darren's currently putting some plants in to try and start reinforcing this wall a little bit. Alright guys, so next step, I've got the wheelbarrow together. I've got to pull the fence apart temporarily while we move dirt around because it just gets in the way. So yeah. Darren just said he wanted to go for a swim today, but it's the pool's 11 degrees and we don't know how to set the temperature on the heater properly yet. So because handover's on Tuesday and technically we shouldn't be in the pool till then, so we will abide by the rules, unfortunately. Alright, so we've had a bit of a change of plan. We were going to run basically backfill up to the side, down both sides, but we decided to change things up a little bit, give us a little bit of a result, because at the moment it just looks like dirt. We're moving dirt for dirt's sake. We're going to get the crusher dust, we've got a big pile over there left over, and start putting this across this long edge of the pool and form our first level edge, so we've got somewhere to build the fence off when we start that next week. So it's time to start wheelbarrowing dirt around. Let's go. So we've just basically run the crusher dust all the way along this long edge, so 7.5 metre edge. Still, sorry?
Plus time.
Plus,
Tile?
oh yeah, plus the extra tiles on either end, so probably more like 8, just over 8 metres actually. So it's still very squishy and soft in this middle bit here, but that's to be expected. I mean, it hasn't been properly compressed down, and we had rain during the week as well. It wasn't much, but it was just enough.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Okay, it was quite a bit actually. Huh?
It was a downpour, it was runoff.
True, we did have two big downpours. So quite happy with what we've got done before lunch. We're going to stop now, have some lunch. My battery here is flat, and I'm sure my other battery over there is flat, and the drone battery's flat. So change some batteries out and then get these ones back on charge, and come back to it after lunch for a bit. Are we going to go see a movie this afternoon, Darren?
No idea. This is mine.
You're a hard taskmaster.
I know, right? No rest for the wicked.
I'm trying to let that go out for a bit. No? We'll see. Anyway, we'll see you after lunch. All right, so our goal for the next sort of bit for this afternoon, I guess, is to fill in this section through here. Basically, where that post is here is going to be the corner of the fence, and where that post is, that one here, is where the other corner of the fence is. So this area all through here needs to be relatively level like it is on the other side there, and then we've sort of worked out, sort of following a bit of a curved line to our little bridge there, we sort of need to raise that up to the level. So it's going to be level where Darren's standing and then drop down to where Darren is now. Yeah, all by hand. And
where you are is going to be
and where I was just standing is basically, we'll make that into a little bit of a garden bed eventually. That'll be further down the line. And fix that mud wall up at the moment. So we have to move this bit of fence, and then we're going to be wheelbarrowing loads of dirt from over here up and around. This is going to be fun. So better get into it, I guess. All right, now for the fun bit is moving some dirt around. The crusher dust was pretty easy before, but this stuff's going to be hard because of the rain we had last week. A lot of it's clay as well. So, and this little level down here where I'm walking now really isn't going to be very easy to walk along. But we'll see how we go. Oh, might need the mallet. The Matic, the double-ended thing. This is solid over here. Oh. So basically, this is just clay, so it's just become really, really hard and formed a really hard crust on top. I'm gonna have to double handle all this. I'm gonna have to crush it, break it all up first with the Matic, and then shovel. Thank you. Fuck. This is just going to be really hard work.
Well, this side's going to be the worst.
Yeah. Can you grab a couple of pavers to put around this corner? I just hate to hit it and chip it, that's all. So basically there was some confusion between what the sales guy and us spoke about on the day when we signed all the paperwork for the pool. All this dirt was meant to be taken away. And then when they actually got here on the day, they said no, they're not meant to take it away. Yeah, so I complained to the pool people, and they went, oh no, it was in the contract that it wasn't being taken away, so we can get them out again, but it's going to cost me another $500 to take this pile of dirt away. Luckily, our neighbour Stuart next door, he has a little backhoe machine, and he helped us come over for half a morning and helped shape this into something that resembles land, not just a mountain on my property, which I didn't want. So thank you, him. But we are still left with a massive big pile of dirt that we don't really want. I guess the moral of the story is read the contract properly. And don't believe everything the sales guy says. Because there's lots of things that the sales guy said to us would happen and haven't happened. This is really, really hard work. That dirt over there on that pile is just rock hard. Every single bit I get, I'm having to break up. So I'm absolutely exhausted. That's okay, I'll keep going. Let's have a look. Let's see Han. Hubbies. Hey buddy. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Hey, where's your brother? Solo. Hey, Solo. No, hop down. We don't jump up on the gate. Hello. If you haven't seen our other videos, these two feature quite regularly in our camping videos. We've got Solo, and we've got Han. Or Han Solo. And we actually didn't name them. They both adopted with those names about 3 years apart. So, coincidence, but it worked. Hey, what's up? Woof. Alright. He's not meant to jump on the fence. Alright guys, so we're going to pretty much call it a day. We're both stuffed. We've done pretty well today. We've basically backfilled all the way along that side of the pool. And then cut the cement pond. And then put crusher dust on top, so it's pretty much the level where we're going to work at. We're quite happy with the fact that we're probably going to have to build as big of a retaining wall as we originally thought. It'll be a bit higher over here where Darren is at the moment, but otherwise it's going to be pretty well, you know, maybe one beam, I guess, all along here, sleeper or whatever we're going to use. Then we've sort of half backfilled over here. Moving dirt from this pile over here is back-breaking work, and my back is broken, and I've done enough for today. I can't physically move anymore.
But it's smoother.
It is smoothing out as I come up and down this hill here with the wheelbarrow. Oh, and smooth. Yeah, well, I'm purposely smoothing that out. I didn't realise that's what you meant. So, yeah, it's holding water. It's good clay. So. Yeah, I'm over that for now. Got to finish backfilling up here. I'll try and maybe do some of that during the week if we get time, but probably won't be next weekend, I guess. And then backfill on this side before we can start doing the fence. Yeah, so Darren just said, I'm not sure if you heard that or not, but I'll repeat it in case you didn't, because this microphone doesn't pick up all the way over there. So basically we're gonna start with putting this fence from that panel across to where, that post, sorry, through to where Darren is at the moment. Start with that fence there. That's a nice, easy, straight, there's no gates or anything in it, it's just a straight fence. We do have to cut one panel shorter than the rest, but that's okay. So that should be nice and easy, we'll get that done. Our aim is to get that done at least next weekend, and then go from there. Anyway guys, I'm going to call this video it, and next week will be starting the fence build. So if you've enjoyed today's episode, like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment and subscribe.
And if you want to see more like this, we're going to make a series out of it, so keep watching, make sure you follow along and let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. Alright guys, we're going to put this fence back together, so and then we can call it a day. Talk to you soon. Peace out. Alright guys, so I'm shirtless, which can only mean one thing.
We're going for a swim.
The temperature here at Esk at the moment is 19 degrees. The pool temperature is 20.5. I don't like cold water, so I am not looking forward to this, but we've got to do it. We spent a lot of money on this pool, so I'm going to jump in.